Hello, my name is Dylan Halverson. I'm a senior at Montana State University studying sustainable food and bioenergy systems. Last summer, I did my internship at a farm in Hamilton, Montana called Homestead Organics. My poster presentation will be shining a light on how they were a great example of social, ecological, and economic sustainability. I want to begin by giving an overview of some key terms and concepts that will be embedded into this presentation, and also topics I would love for questions to be asked about. The science and/or practice of agroecology, permaculture versus monoculture farming systems, and why one may be considered more resilient than the other. What does regenerative agriculture mean? The importance of soil building, ways to promote and protect biodiversity on farms, identifying ecosystem services, mixed farming or wild farming, agroforestry, cover cropping and intercropping, food sovereignty. What is a gift economy and how is it based on reciprocity versus extractive methods of interacting with resources? So to begin, I just want to talk about sustainability at large. So sustainability can mean a lot of different things to different people, but for the sake of this presentation, we'll broadly define it as meeting the needs of the present generation without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. So moving into the social aspect of Homestead Organics, Homestead Organics farm initially started out as a farm that was mostly transactional, selling their produce through their CSA farm stand and attending farmers markets. Eventually, it transformed to be a lot more experiential with the creation of a nonprofit organization called Cultivating Connections. Laura Garber, who is the owner of this farmer, started this educational program to give high schoolers the opportunity to spend time outside learning the basics of farming, while also getting paid and developing relationships with their peers. This equips the youth with lifelong skills while also promoting a healthy lifestyle. Laura also hosts workshops on the farm that are open to the public. This provides additional opportunities to share knowledge with all age groups in the community. Food is such an important part of life that we can foster community around, and it makes a big difference when it is nutritious and you have a direct connection to where it came from. Moving into ecological sustainability, a system may be deemed unsustainable if it consumes resources faster than they can be renewed naturally, discharges more waste than natural systems can assimilate without degradation, or if it depends on distant sources for its most basic requirements. It was such a paradigm shift for me to actually wake up every day this summer and have almost all the essentials of life provided in a 14-acre plot of land. Homestead Organics' approach to farming includes many principles of agroecology, which aim to mimic the processes of natural systems. They recognize and support the existence of ecosystem services provided by healthy soils, diverse species of plants and animals, and agroforestry. Some crops were grown to act as a sanctuary for pollinators, and others were meant to be herbal tonics that serve as medicinal remedies. They had chickens, pigs, goats, geese, turkey, and ducks. Each of these animals had a unique function and role on the farm. When you look at many of our built environments currently, some can be very industrial and not resemble the surrounding ecology that they're nested in. Homestead Organics was an incredible example of what humans can do through stewardship to restore the land to be flourishing with biodiversity while also benefiting the surrounding ecology. Moving into economic sustainability, the word economy can be defined as a large set of interrelated production and consumptive activities that aid in determining how scarce resources are allocated. A gift economy refers to the economic activity characterized by offering services and goods to other members of the community without the expectation of monetary reward. Homestead Organics operated in both of these worlds simultaneously. Because they have such a diverse operation, it really opened up the opportunity for multiple revenue streams. These included value-added agriculture, glamping venues, catering service, farm tours, and a Patreon account. Laura would also host what she called Mayday Garden giveaways, where she would do all the technical work of seeding and growing plants to the point where they were ready to be transplanted into a garden and give them away to the community so they could start their own garden at home without going through all the troubles that come with being a beginner gardener. If you're curious to learn more about the farm, you can scan the QR code at the bottom of the poster. Also, remember to look at the list of key concepts and terms and ask more in-depth questions, as I would love to answer them. I just want to finish this presentation by acknowledging the Cultivating Connections nonprofit program and Laura and Henry, who are the two owners of Homestead Organics Farm. I want to thank Mary Stein for being such a guiding force and providing support as my advisor and professor in the SFBS program. I want to say thank you to Dr. Wanyuan Kuo because it was in her food product development class that I was assigned Laura Garber as my mentor that eventually led me to getting this internship. Last, I want to send my gratitude to a film crew that I met while being at the farm this summer that helped me with a documentary that I'm currently working on for Homestead Organics Farm and for all farms that are truly acting as a form of economic, ecological, and social sustainability. Thank you.